bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. A local community project is spreading its wings and reaching out to the youth of the West Grand Bahama District. This new venture is predicted to have a greater impact on students of all ages. Megan Shepard explains.
The West Grand Bahama Youth Development Association has been making a difference in the community for the past 22 years, first in West Grand Bahama and eventually spreading throughout the island. Retired educator Dr. Cecil Thompson has been involved with the organization since its inception, and he commended the organizers for their passion in helping young people over the years.
In too many cases, we Bahamians want the police to do everything. I'm so grateful, I'm so thankful that Fred Delancey and Lindy Russell haven't been depending on the police exclusively, haven't been depending on the government exclusively. They they march to the beat of this distant drummer. It came from here. And then, when I was the director, Mr. Hill was appointed principal of the Central Abaco High School. And he collaborated with these two, and he did the same thing in Abaco. And so I understand you all going back to Abaco again. You see what I'm saying? Could you imagine what those young people would have done if it weren't for this?
Co-founder Reverend Lindy Russell says the organization started with objectives revolving around providing spiritual guidance, social interaction, sporting and recreational activities, and cultural awareness. He says over the years they have made many successes.
In 2007, we established the West Grand Bahama Community Basketball League that is still going. And also, as Mr. D mentioned, the Total Educational Center, which is a technical training school. In 2009, the 8 Mile Rock Cultural Village concept was established in the community of Hebrontown, 8 Mile Rock, where all the cultural and historic monuments are located. In 2011, the West Grand Bahama Community Public Library was established. This was a project of the Pastors Forum, but was inspired by the West Grand Bahama Community Development Association.
Chief Counselor for the City of Freeport, Kevin Ferguson, supporting the new venture. He also encouraged residents to assist the organization in their works, not only with time, but finances as well.
Every time you have some extra dollars, just remember that Mr. Delancey, it's a non-profit organization, and anytime you're dealing with electricity and stuff, the bills are very high. So when you have a little extra dollars, remember that it may not be your kid that they're helping, but it's somebody's kid who will interact with your kid, and whatever they're doing, your kid will be doing at some point in time. So let's just think like that.
Co-founder Fred Delancey says the center will provide free after-school programs, tutoring, and computer classes. Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
The Methodist Church making its contribution to the religious tourism market on Grand Bahama this weekend. The church is attracting over 100 women from throughout the Caribbean for its 19th annual Methodist Women's Conference. President of the Bahamas Turks and Caicos Islands Conference of Methodist Women, Esther Joy Sargent.
Our main objective is their personal commitment to Jesus Christ and their relationship with Christ, and also to reach their full potential in the home, church, and community.
Now, the theme for the conference, Woman of God, Do You Know Who You Are? Sargent says this conference is bringing a spiritual and financial boost for the local economy.
The hotels, they would make some money from that, as well as tomorrow we'll be going on some tours, some reef tours, and those persons who are involved in that business, they would make some money as well. We have persons from Nassau, from South Eleuthera, from North Turks and Caicos, from South Turks and Caicos, and of course here in Grand Bahama.
Now, the conference will close out this weekend at the Viva Club Fortuna. Meantime, the Ministry of Tourism placing additional attention on heritage tourism. Here on Grand Bahama, the ministry is combining its resources with local communities to promote indigenous settlements as well as things Bahamian. The latest group is the Old Freetown Cultural Heritage Committee. Members of that committee are currently getting ready for the first cultural festival to kick off on Sunday in Freetown. Chairman of that committee is McDonald Cooper.
The concept behind this is to It's similar to development association, because we are looking at seeking to acquire properties to establish a cultural village. By doing so, we expect also to create full-time employment for many of the persons in the area.
Now, the activities in the East will take place over a 2-day period in the Freetown community. Cooper says it will underscore genuine East End hospitality and promote the area as a great place to visit. Product Development Officer at the Ministry of Tourism, Elaine Smith, highlights the significance of the Ministry of Tourism's role.
We're going to be having various bands. We're going to be having a Rake and Scrape. We're going to be having John Canoe Rush Out. We're going to also have Wilfred Solomon, who's going to be live, and we're going to have other activities for the entire family.
Tourism role in the festival is to assist in the facilitation of cultural exchange between locals and visitors by arranging complimentary transportation for our visitors from the Lukai area, ensuring a good showcase of culture, bringing to the main stage live performances, including Wilfred Solomon and the excitement of John Canoe. As Grand Bahama continues to experience an economic resurgence, the creation of new festivals, exciting activities, tours, and opportunities for the entertainment are the vehicles that will drive destination appeal.
Now, all of the festivities will take place on the grounds of the Freetown School this Sunday and beginning on Monday at 12 p.m. And there is a special story. An 8-year-old girl with Bahamian roots is whipping up a big name for herself in the Florida market. Taylor Moxie, the daughter of 8 Mile Rock resident Vernon Moxie, is a rising star in the culinary world. The little pastry chef is noted for her handcrafted award-winning cookies and cupcakes. But little Taylor recently defeated adults and trained chefs and went on to win the first prize in the Kids Country Midtown Miami Cornbread competition in Miami, Florida. She has been featured on WPLG Channel 10 in Miami and was a recent guest on Good Morning America. Her father says Taylor has earned thousands of dollars to date, and she donates a portion of her sales to dyslexia awareness. As for future plans, the 8-year-old chef says she wants to own a bakery someday. Just another example that age doesn't limit one's ability. Our video, of course, is courtesy of Channel